Welcome to Pandemic Tech News. I'm your host, Rich Tarani. Thanks for watching. I know many of us are locked up in our homes. We've probably seen job loss around us, loss of life. It's a pretty depressing time. And the subject of this video, Pandemic Tech News, probably shouldn't make you immediately think about something positive. But I've been in tech my whole life. I've been in media my whole life, and I can tell you that there has never been a single initiative that's had this much focus. This much of the world's brain power has not focused on anything else. And technology, science, these are the things that are going to get us on the other side of this pandemic. We don't know what it's going to look like. We don't have a sense of what airplanes will look like in terms of the seat arrangements, buildings, any of that. We don't know yet, but we do know one thing. That is that technology and science is going to make a big difference. And we're fortunate that we've come along this far, and we're in the year 2020 as opposed to, let's say, 50 years ago when this happened, where technology and science would not have been able to help us in the ways they are today. For example, the fact that tens of millions of us are able to still work and be productive at home, and there are new forms of work being generated all the time. Companies like Amazon and Walmart are actually hiring. Postmates is hiring. I mean, there's a lot of hiring, positive stuff going on in this economy, while at the same time we've shut down huge segments of it. So with that, we're going to get into the news. Just know that we try to keep an upbeat and positive approach to what's happening, because we know that the things we're talking about and the industry that we're in, pandemic tech, is going to make a huge difference in our lives. It'll save many of us from getting infected, and it will help cure us, or it'll help with vaccines, or whatever the other side of this looks like. Science and technology are going to get us there. We're going to start off with a feel-good story. We know that testing is a huge part of getting back to normal, and testing centers have been popping up everywhere. One in particular is called at&t Health Services, and they opened up in Boyle Heights, Los Angeles, and they did it in a parking lot, and they turned it into a COVID-19 test center. at&t provided them with free Wi-Fi, and Dr. Ilan Shapiro said they've never turned anyone away regardless of their ability to pay, and without at&t providing Wi-Fi for the site, they would not have been able to increase testing access for the community. So great story. Our thanks to at&t and also to Dr. Ilan Shapiro and at&t Health Services for bringing testing to many people who desperately need it. You may be wondering what tech is needed to keep us safe from COVID-19 when we get back outside. It turns out thermal imaging cameras may play a critical role. Chris Bainter is a director of global business development at Flourish Systems. He said what we're seeing is there will be a new normal that will involve thermal screening as a frontline tool. The company's been producing thermal imaging cameras since the SARS epidemic in 2003, when it gained widespread use in Asia. So great news for us getting one step closer to going outside and resuming normal activities. Another really interesting story is from Porsche. Their Tech Live Look augmented reality system is helping during this COVID-19, especially the distancing part of it. And they debuted this technology in 2018. It uses a pair of AR, or augmented reality glasses, to pair Porsche's techs with technical experts at the company's U.S. headquarters. The Porsche field technical experts haven't been able to get to the dealerships, so instead they've been turning to the Tech Live Look system to help diagnose problems for dealership techs remotely. And I gotta say, it's a great future of work case study. I really like it. We know that the elderly are most vulnerable to COVID-19, and a single delivery person could infect an entire community. That's why UPS plans to use drones for deliveries of prescription medicines from a CVS pharmacy to the village's retirement community in Florida. UPS said it will start this service in early May using Matternet M2 drones in cooperation with the FAA. So another great story of how technology is going to help keep the most vulnerable safe and secure without them losing out on their essential needs, in this case, medications. A Reuters story on social distancing in the workplace was really interesting because it talks about what we're going to need to get back to work. And it says that many companies will use cameras and machine learning, which is a branch of artificial intelligence. And they'll do that instead of security guards, having security guards, which are more expensive. And they'll use these cameras for social distancing to alert workers if they are too close. And this will be done to enhance safety and also to decrease workplace liability, which is going to be a continuing issue as we get back to the workplace. So we're all trying to get used to this new reality. Tech continues to help. We really feel, especially for students who were robbed of year-end events they've been looking forward to for many months, and tech is helping again. Facebook will stream a virtual graduation ceremony with Oprah Winfrey as commencement speaker on May 15th, and not to be outdone, TikTok has hosted its own prom night. So we started with a feel-good story, we ended with a feel-good story. If you like this video, please like it wherever you're watching it, whether it's LinkedIn or Facebook, etc., YouTube, and also please share it. And also check out pandemictechnews.com for original reporting, and pandemictechreport.com for the best news from around the web. My name is Rich Tarani. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, social distance, and we'll see you soon.